Can trained martial arts women take on an average guy off the street? So that is our topic today. So there is no straight answer as really the true answer, but I'm going to give you my take on things. So can women, trained women, go toe to toe with guys on the street that are not trained? So the answer is yes, and the answer is no. The big answer is I am always typically sizing up people. How big are they? How much do they weigh? What do they look like? Can I take on somebody or can I not take on people? And generally speaking, like the biggest thing that I don't want to do, I don't want to fight people. And I think doing martial arts, you kind of realize it kind of brings your ego down a little bit. You realize that you're a single person with certain skills. I'm a certain size. Like, I cannot take on the majority of guys in my karate class. They're as skilled as I am, and they're bigger than me. So absolutely, if someone is as skilled as I am, and you hit a certain level when you do martial arts where you're good enough that when you're fighting different, higher belt people or people with higher rank or have more technical knowledge than you, like it almost kind of evens out. So I know if I'm fighting like third degree black belts, second degree black belts, like they are going to definitely give me a run for my money. And I definitely don't want to fight them. So transfer that onto the street. Do I want to, fight somebody that's 350 pounds? Absolutely not. What techniques can I use in my martial arts training that I can do one single technique, preferably, so I can get the heck out of there? I don't want to go toe to toe with people. I don't want to stand up fight necessarily. That's where the different ground skills and ground game can be very important. If someone is pushing me over or, shoving me to the ground, do I have enough sense to, bridge somebody off or try to gain some distance while they're trying to attack me? So can I go toe to toe with people my size, my height, untrained men? Probably. Like, I probably can fight someone that's my size, my height, without training, because I have training and I've been punched and kicked and everything else before. I can take some pain, but I absolutely don't want to do that. I mean, I've been kicked and punched enough that I know it is very painful, and I just don't really want to be put in that situation. But if I had to fight, I absolutely would fight. I would choose not to, preferably, but I would fight. If you look at people's size, you look at people's, motions and movements, are they maybe on some type of substance or something that might give them an edge where if I punch them, like they're not going to back off. It takes so many kind of situational judgments that I would never judge anybody for running away and not feeling like they wanted to fight. Absolutely not. Everybody has to do what they need to do. But the long answer short is, can a woman go toe to toe with somebody that's untrained? I think yes, but would I want to do that? Absolutely not. There can be so many situations that they knock you to the ground, or, you get hurt some way, or any type of situation. I want to avoid confrontation as much as possible. I think sometimes in my head, like my ego is like, oh, Carol, you've been training for so long, like you can take on this person and you can take on, I watch the MMA fights, hey, maybe I could do this or that. Absolutely not. Like, I like all my facial features intact, and I like having my hands and my feet, like I like to be able to write and to walk and those kind of things. So I'm absolutely not out fighting. Would I have an advantage on the street? I think I would. I think I would have an advantage. Do I want to try that out? Absolutely not. Do I want to train for it? Absolutely. I absolutely want to train for the situation that I can't even, really comprehend. When people are punching me or grabbing my hair or pushing me to the ground, like you have to train, 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 and that's what I always talk about. Got to train for every situation. We have all these crazy people shooting people when they're out shopping. I mean, it's just gone completely out of control. So, train for all types of different situations. There are many different videos of people breaking down street fights, and I make sure to watch them. What would I do if I was pushed to the ground? What would I do if somebody pulled my shirt over my head? What would I do if somebody grabs me, by my shirt or by my throat or chokes me? What do I do in all those type of situations? Got to think about all that. So if you haven't already joined your martial arts class, I would definitely do so, whether you're male or female, of course. I always think of every type of situation that can come across. At least you'll have some type of skill that you can size somebody up, make a quick decision, and decide, I can do a quick technique, a kick or a punch or a sweep, and then run away. So I am Carol, and I will see you on the mat and in the dojang. If you have any comments, certainly put them below. What do you think? Do you think, normal guys on the street or girls can take on trained martial artists? What are the advantages and disadvantages? And sometimes being a martial artist can be a disadvantage, because I have learned things a very specific way. If they don't happen that way, can I adjust? Can I adapt? So I don't know. Hopefully I will never have to find out, but I'm glad at least I have some type of cardiovascular and martial arts training to help me out when I do get in those situations. I wish you the best. Leave some comments and questions, and I will get back to you, and I'll see you on the mat and in the dojang. Bye.